But the game of the night, J. Will starts with the Larry O'Brien Trophy in the house in the bubble. LeBron James in his 10th career finals. It would be all Miami in the very early moments, and then the Lakers start to cook.
Well, look, the Lakers made threes from the outside. It opened up the gaps of the defense, and that's when AD and LeBron James started attacking the paint.
More attacking of the paint. You'll see an offensive rebound. They're going to work it around, and ultimately it's going to be AD again for the Lakers.
Well, costly turnovers for Miami. These are the kind of turnovers that haunt Eric Spoelstra. You have to take care of the ball. This LA team went on a 23-5 run in the end of the first quarter.
And just took complete control of the game. More from the Lakers. Watch it, the pass there from LeBron.
Ooh. Look, they made 11 threes in the first half, Greeny. They shot 65% from the three-point line in the first half.
He's not even looking in that direction, finding Kuzma. Then the injury parade begins. Keep an eye on Goran Dragic here. We'll show you. It's a foot, J. Will, and it doesn't look good.
It's not good at all. He's one of their best players, 35 years old. You wonder if he'll be able to bounce back from that injury.
He's got a plantar tear, according to Woj. He would not return. They haven't ruled him out for the rest of the series. Now it gets worse. Less than 30 seconds left in the half. The Heat are down 15 points, and keep an eye on Jimmy Butler.
I mean, when you watch this replay in slow-mo, it does not look good. I was absolutely shocked that Jimmy Butler came back in this game and continued to play.
Yeah, you're going to see it here as he's hobbling. So the Heat are way down at halftime. That's just a terrible-looking
ankle and his knee, Greeny.
Brutal for Butler again. Now we're going to go to the third quarter. The Lakers have a 20-point lead, and Anthony Davis is just unstoppable.
LeBron with the passes running the court, AD, nobody boxing him out. This is the problem that Miami's going to have. Their lack of size to protect the rim.
They just can't do it, and it's going to be more from AD here on a Dwight Howard feed. AD 34 points and 9 rebounds.
And how about LeBron James and 9 assists and the pass by Dwight, really playing well. I mean, look, the Lakers were clicking on all cylinders last season.
And now let's add more injury to insult. Keep an eye on Bam Adebayo. Oh, he goes down hard. It's a shoulder strain.
For a team that was always lacking sides, if Bam isn't playing, this is over. Easily over.
It's Dragic, and it's Butler, and it's Adebayo. Meanwhile, fourth quarter, the Lakers are just pouring it on now. They're up by 20. And you will see, as we keep an eye on that, you'll see Rajon Rondo, you will see LeBron, 25 points, 13 rebounds, 9 assists, no contest. Game 1, in huge fashion, goes to the Lakers and AD.
So I just try to go out there and be comfortable with knowing that that's the moment I waited for in my entire career, and now I'm here, so maximize this opportunity because it doesn't come around too often.
I expected out of him. Didn't need to give him no advice. We've been preparing for this moment all season. He's been preparing for this moment all season. And I'm happy to be on the same floor with him in the same uniform. We got so much more work to do. The job is not done, and we're not satisfied with winning one game.
Well, the job may not be done, but if Anthony Davis keeps playing like this, it could be quickly. Specifically, when being used at center, the Lakers were able to outscore the Heat by 35 points, shooting 17% better from the floor. So they found something that worked, and the Heat candidly didn't find anything. And J. Will is here, and Tim Legler is there. So, Legs, let me come to you here. What is your number one takeaway from last night in a dominating performance by the Lakers?
The number one thing is you've got to live with something if you're the Heat, and if the Lakers are going to shoot the ball like that from the three-point line, this is going to be a very short series. You can't take away everything. They've got the 2 best players in the series, and you're going to spend a lot of time trying to contain the paint, keep guys in front of LeBron, keep bodies around Anthony Davis. And if you're going to do that, you're going to give up shots to role players. And I didn't think Denver forced the Lakers to take a ton of three-point shots, but they certainly did it last night, and the Lakers knocked them down. And I thought in the third quarter also, Greeny, I thought the Heat really kind of let go of the fight a little bit. And I was disappointed to see that. You can't make it that easy on a team that is going to physically bully you. That's what the Lakers have done to their opponents to this point in the postseason. You know they're going to do it. They've got 2 big physical dominant stars, and then they've got guys that are going to talk to you the whole time. They've got defenders that are going to hit you the whole time. So if you are not going to put a lot of fight into it the way that they did in the third quarter coming out of that locker room, it's going to get embarrassing and pretty lopsided pretty quickly. So I think when Eric Spoelstra and that group looks at that tape, they are going to be disappointed in their reaction to adversity. But the way they came out of that locker room, and the Lakers really made it an embarrassing night for the Heat. Let's see what kind of resolve and fight they have going forward, albeit with maybe a limited roster, and they already are a team that doesn't have a lot of great depth. So it's not looking good right now for Eric Spoelstra and the Heat.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.